Oh, wow. We can't even like get here. Oh, Jesus. Well, okay. I guess we're just going to go ahead and get to it right away. Welcome back, everyone, to Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. I am your psychic Bessie. My name is One. I am a spiritual prophet and psychic medium. Listen, if you are new here, definitely make sure that you subscribe to my celebrity psychic channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or upload. But definitely stay locked in on community board because that is where I post the most updates. Make sure you are liking the videos. You can leave your requests down below in the comments because I do read all of them. Um, but above all, make sure you are in my VIP Patreon. All right. That is where I post intel on my most exclusive psychic readings, breaking news, and trending topics that everyone wants the psychic tea on, point blank and period. There is a celebrity um, tarot tier, but the best tier for your bucks is the all access tier. All right. The all access tier gives you access to all of my psychic readings, breaking news, and trending topics that everyone wants a psychic tea on, in addition to all the psychic readings that I release exclusively and only in VIP, so you miss nothing. So not only do you get celebrity readings, you get world predictions. I just put a crazy, okay, world predictions video post up, two world prediction video postings up on the shutdown and no food November. Crazy. Definitely get in there in VIP. I'm in UK talking about the royals, K-pop celebrities. I'm doing your love readings, your zodiac forecast. I'm doing true crime, tarot investigations, you name it. All right. All access here in my VIP Patreon. In addition, I have launched several YouTube members. Okay. So there are links there for those of you that prefer that. All right. That being said, okay, there is so much going on with the Chrisean and the baby Jesus, aka Chrisean Jr. saga. Is a lot to keep up, and if you've seen the past readings, they take a lot, especially when I'm talking about baby Jesus. All right, here, and we'll get to it eventually while mixing in, celebrity tea on everybody else. All right. But I got a little download. Now, of course, everybody is talking about how Bino exposed Chrisean for her neglect in regards to baby Jesus and Junior. And he said a lot of pivotal things that do confirm some things that I've been hearing on these hip hop baddies Hollywood streets. All right. So part two to this reading will be in VIP Patreon because I just feel like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna, get sensitive. Bitch, I might cry, you might cry. All right, here. And we just need to know that, okay, just to confirm or deny these rumors concerning her intentions towards Junior. All right, here. And so we'll be looking into things that Bino has said and other people have said, and doing psychic receipts and getting those predictions and confirmations. Okay, so make sure you're in VIP Patreon. All right, for part two of this reading. Now, what's going viral now is that Chrisean, Marsha, and DJ, whatever the girl name is, okay, kind of her little running crew, also people that have been, assigned to, we're taking care of Junior. All these people plus Chrisean have now signed up on Baddies USA. Of course, Blueface, who gonna take care of the baby? Okay, like where's the baby? The baby has been with Chrisean, and it's just been mayhem. It's just been chaos. Keep Junior covered in prayers. I see a lot more negativity than I see anything else. And well, he got this, and we know what he got. We know that. All right. But above all, before you put your mouth on him, I want you to cover him in prayer for his protection, that he make it out of all of this on the other side and is placed in a safe space with someone that loves, cares about him, and that can get him the proper help and health and nutrition, okay, that he needs. It just needs to be said. All right. So before you get to talking crazy, say a prayer over that baby. Okay, here. All right. Yeah, and they're reminding me about something else. Several things going on here. All right. Now, um, So they're all on. Chrisean is on there with Marsha, the DJ, and her two sisters have also signed up. What's going viral on the Twitter now is Chrisean saying that her sisters tried to jump her, and all these videos are going viral. Whatever, they in the streets, looking crazy. All right. So much just ghetto dysfunction, and don't forget that when this ghetto dysfunction is happening, okay, that is a distraction from what's going on in the real world. All right. So again, keep your eyes on my community notes. Make sure you're in VIP Patreon because I've also posted a world prediction, so you're not so distracted with the drama that you don't know how to protect yourself. All right. Is Zues? Did Zeus? Okay, because it's just giving. There's a lot of setup energy. Okay, around Chrisean right now. We have Ray J and the baby, and it could be set up. It could be set up. It could be sacrifice. It could be a saving grace. Maybe that's what we need to talk about. Is it a setup? Is it a sacrifice? Or is this all a saving grace for Junior? All right. We have the streamer where she was doing the skit with Ray J and Junior in the background. That is on video. All right. And then the other guy and something else happened in them, and so is giving the energy of collecting evidence, which needs to happen. Okay, so again, set up, sacrifice, preventing Junior from being sacrificed. Okay, could be a saving grace, but Zeus, okay, did the Zeus network conspire with her sisters, okay, to have her jumped in public, or is this all just for clout? Is it a script? Because it didn't seem like it was a script. You never know, okay. I do have the intuitive feeling that Chrisean is in the midst of a psychosis kind of episode, okay. Mental health issues may be exacerbated from, number one, they're undiagnosed or diagnosed, and she's just not taking her medication, hasn't taken something, something that's escalating. Everybody can feel it. All right. So again, prayers are needed. All right. But the sisters, is this all about a lick back? Okay. Give me the energy for Chrisean and her sisters, because at first everybody was really smiling. Everybody, was all like, oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. Was all this is set up by Zeus Network just so they could set the stage for them to get their lick back, okay, against her? Now, remember, somebody put that in the comments, okay? What did I say? I said set up, I said sacrifice, and I said saving grace, right? Unexplained freak accident. And yeah, and I heard, I'm going to take it there. I'm going to take it there. Now, I believe in one of the videos, Chrisean said that her sister is somebody in Aries, okay? Chrisean said that, her sister had brought a gun or something like that. So I don't know if that people have said allegedly, for the purpose of God, okay? And there's nothing to be entertained here. All right, that Chrisean is also an informant and working for the feds. We have all these things going on. She calls the police. People call the police on her. Nothing ever happens. So she said on video, she said one of her sisters brought the gun. I don't know which one or anything like that. So I don't know. Maybe she's trying to get her sister locked up or something. Okay. But again, I'm going from the energy. I asked about what is her sister's energy from towards Chrisean. I don't know their names. Feel free to put them in the comments so I can pull more specific energy. But we have unexplained freak accident. We also have they constantly convince people they are this and they are that. I don't know if someone has Aries placements or Scorpio placements here. I heard Pisces. I think Chrisean has Pisces placements. All right. So there is an energy of jealousy here. All right. And they said write that down. So let me pause while I write that down. The setup, the sacrifice, and saving grace. And as soon as saving grace. No, October is like really like, okay, the veil is thin, baby. The spooky season, because I just feel like I just powered up. Like I got a new A saving grace, okay? Like something, all right, here, because you know how them and some of them be fake, is one on here that be, let me see what they have said, girl. I don't know. Just giving fake. That's a whole nother read. Anyway, but yes, I heard the setup, the sacrifice, and the saving grace. Okay, so the saving grace may be the setup for the jumping to sacrifice, because maybe a lot of people feel like allegedly, apparently, that she's trying to sacrifice her son. And so it was like, before you sacrifice the baby, okay, here, you gonna get you, if anybody going anywhere, you're going, okay, and maybe they feel like this isn't, yeah, I mean, okay, and an honor, okay, saving grace. This is the only way, we have that Save Junior campaign, okay, and then again, I'm hearing honor, and I literally heard honor killing, all right, and in certain um cultures and ethnicities, it's such a thing, okay, so whatever the energy is behind this, somebody feels like this is about honor, okay, or that and I heard some, okay, I'm hearing a lot in the ethers, okay, somebody willing to go to jail, post my bail. They feel like it's about honor, and it's their duty. So again, they constantly convince people that they're this and that. This could be somebody envious of what she's saying, or again, envious period over her. And we also have Mercury retrograde, which this is the season, right? Here, all this is happening now: delays, problems, interruptions, transportation, and communication. So again, I said a Zeus network, setting up Chrisean to be jumped by her sisters on Baddies. So it's kind of giving a little bit of witchcraft energy, where somebody is harnessing this energy, because Mercury retrograde tends to have a lot of chaos, and harnessing that miscommunication. When is the next Mercury retrograde? Okay, we still got a little bit, but this is the pre shadow. We have the Mercury, then we have the post shadow. Okay, so November 9th to November 29th. All right, tis the season. So somebody is harnessing this energy of chaos here. All right. Um here, and then we also have beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. Okay. Here, and someone, I feel like someone is using this as this opportunity through Zeus. Someone is using this as an I'm hearing an initiation, because she has the hand covered over the eye. And so if there is a sacrifice energy, because we do have unexplained freak accident on the table here, and convincing people that they're this and that. So somebody wants to humble somebody, but again, they're willing to take it to the extent, and again, use this as an initiation, because there's an air of jealousy and insecurity. And I heard take your spot or something like that. They mock you when they feel jealous. Okay, here, yeah, clown, okay, so someone, a lot of clownery, a lot of buffoonery, and you see this knife, so it's giving weapons, and I also heard weapons of mass destruction. All right, so it could be cut. If she brought a gun, you brought a knife to a gunfight. Now Chrisean has said publicly, also on the video, she was like, I didn't come to Baddies to fight. Maybe she said that before, I'm not here to fight, I'm not here to do that and that. That is giving voice to your vulnerabilities. And so if they know, or if the sisters know, or anybody for that nature, okay, I'm hearing a jump in, okay, like somebody really has beef, somebody really has ought. It's like, oh, you're claiming this, you're claiming that. Well, let's jump you in for real. Let's do this for real. Let's see if you're, somebody wants to challenge her, and it's like, let's see if you're about this life, about that life for real here. Bringing a knife to a gunfight. And again, she has voice. She's not there to fight, so they already know her vulnerabilities. And so she's vulnerable. Okay. That leaves her open. I'm seeing something about the stomach. And again, the knife and there's something here. Okay. Food. All right. Here claiming credit. Okay. Over your success. And so someone may be feeling that. Maybe they feel that Chrisean is popping shit, talking shit, or whatever. Okay. Here. Yeah. I already, there's really dark energy around that the guy or the owner or whatever is going on, he may go up on Diddy like charges or something even worse. Okay. Here. And so, yes, they did. All right. This is, yeah, you see how, okay. You see how the ancestors be on right here. I just said that. I said the Zeus network, Lemuel said, whatever the hell his name is. Okay. Uh, work with the sisters to set Chrisean up to be jumped, all right, for profit on Baddies. And this is it. They made a deal. You know, she's in the middle. She thinks that she has a deal with him, all right, but they have a deal. They have a side deal. Everybody thinks they have a deal. And the only person that's going to be eating real good and having a real good meal is this man, all right? Here with this third wheel, okay, here. And this is clarifying the freak accident, okay. And yeah, and I'm hearing like don't hurt her, or something like hurt her but don't hurt her, okay. And you know, the reality TV industry is damn near becoming a snuff film industry. Now, I don't know how they get away with so much blood and gore and beating each other. You know, it's like how far to this extreme can I take it? But that's the energy that I'm getting around this. Is damn near whatever goes on is damn near a snuff film. It gets very violent and real quick. Okay, and again, unexplained. He may even be allegedly, apparently setting this up. You know, it's giving the energy of initiation, because this is clarifying the initiation and the clout and having something happen to someone on TV. All right, views, ratings, or whatever. But this is part of the sacrifice, the setup, the sacrifice, and the saving grace. Okay, here using this energy as part of an initiation. All right, so we have these three: Chrisean, the sisters, and the Zeus. Yeah, the family is in on it. And I said that the setup, the sacrifice, and the saving grace. All right, because maybe they feel like, again, people are alleging that she is trying to set up Junior for sacrifice. And so it's like, no, we're going to sacrifice you to save Junior. Okay, is what this is giving. All right, the occult, Hollywood, and all of them people, you know, the rules are different there. I have said this numerous times on this channel, and some of the other readings are in VIP, but there is heavy sacrificial energy surrounding her and surrounding the baby. All right, and so it's almost like a intercept, or they feel like the intercede or something like that. And we've got to, you know, we've just got to do we've just got to do what we have to do. And then, you know, they have ought anyway. They have beef. Okay. Anyway. All right. Here. Now, this could also have to do, I see the Four of Cups and I see the Knight of Wands. Okay. Four of Cups is a missed opportunity. It's also energy of rejection. Knight of Wands is I'm here for a good time, not a long time. All right. Here. Um, so there's an underlying energy of somebody rejecting an advance, a sexual advance or something like that. Okay. And this is the reason, okay, behind this setup energy, this fight energy. It could, yes, it's him. All right. Allegedly, apparently, with this Four of Cups, and we have this King of Cups energy. All right. Here, and I'm hearing partner or less partner, just real dark energy, smoke, dark glasses, real sinister. I want to be a baby Diddy, like so bad. Okay, maybe she told him no. Okay, which I don't know. I feel like if he's the baller and he's got a lot of money, and I don't know if she told him yes in the past, but no now. Okay, but if she told him no, then it must be a real reason. Okay, because she literally out here with any damn body. Okay. Here, what's behind this Knight of Wands? Yeah, Seven of Wands, and she stood firm on it. Okay. So yeah, we got Two of Cups in the bottom of the deck. And so it seems like there was an offer to form some type of partnership, and you know, it was rejected, okay, by Chrisean, since we are talking about Chrisean here, and stood 10 toes, okay, on that. All right, here, or the deal may have been, you know, maybe I'll consider it if you put my sisters on with the Six of Pentacles energy on the pedestal. She's thinking that she's doing a favor, okay, here. Whatever she wasn't willing to do, I believe they were. Yeah, here, there's a lot of twos here. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Yeah, you won't do it. I won't do it, baby. They might have did it at the same fucking time. Okay. I feel like there is a ladder or a pedestal, a table of hierarchy here with this Nine of Pentacles. These are all of the baddies. And now I'm hearing Rihanna. What are you willing to do? What are you willing to do? All right. Nine of Cups and Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. All right. To get your wishes fulfilled. And they might have to go through several people, but Chrisean being the main one. And with this Two of Pentacles and this Two of Swords, it is giving a gang up. It is giving a jump in. She may get jumped by all of them, including her family. They form a family against her. This is a circle around her, and this freak accident happens, and then what? The death card. Okay? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. This was a bad idea. She's in a den of wolves, okay, that are circling, plotting, and planning her execution. All right. Here. All right. She used to watch when she sleeps. This is a sneak attack. When her back is turned, she may be hit over the back, hit over the head with something while she's sleeping. Energy in the car. Okay. Something here is definitely being planned. They're strategizing how to do this, and not only how to do this, but how to make it look, okay, like a freak accident. And again, this is them joining teams. All right. The Zues network with the sisters. Ten of Pentacles is the family. Yeah, I heard Saving Junior. Okay. Feeling like they have to do the most. Okay. And so it's all tied in, allegedly, apparently. All right. For this gain, for this financial gain, for this occult initiation. All right. And because they have personal bones to pick here, they constantly convince people that they are this and that. Please clarify. So there's a envy. Yeah. And this lady has tattoos. So I'm going to say this is Chrisean. And again, this is an envious energy. Feeling like she talks shit, or maybe like she brags, or she's bragging too much, or this or this or that, right? Here. Justice card. And they took me immediately to like her and Bino, okay. And this there's this clue, the game board clue type of energy that is coming up now. And if you know about the game clue, it's a who done it. People go to this house, all right. Several people are staying in this house, all these guests. They all have different motives. Somebody ends up dead, okay? And then it's like, well, who done it, okay? And so this is the type of energy that is being set up around her, okay? And so now back to Bino and this, they constantly convince people that they are this, they are that, or they can do this and they can do that, all right? Feeling like they are justice. There are a lot of people that feel like they want to get justice, or they want to get their justice. And again, her going back and forth with Bino, and she just posted a video yesterday, and she was like, look, don't be on the internet talking crazy. And then when, basically X, Y, and Z, and she says it a lot. She tells people, don't be, talking crazy coming for me. And then when something happening, and immediately in the comments, everybody was like, you killed Ronnie. You killed, that's confirmation. And she does it a lot, allegedly, apparently, okay? Don't do this and that because X, Y, and Z, constantly making these threats. And, a lot of people feel, because, again, if she is a government informant or spy or whatever, this may be why she's getting away with it, allegedly or apparently. All right. But again, the energy behind this is, yeah, they are. Mm-mm, mm-mm. They're going to try to murk her and make it look like an accident. Allegedly, apparently. Hold up. Mm-mm. I'm going to rewind it again. Now, you see this? And let me keep on. And I have Bino in the corner, Bino and the baby, right? And I'm clarifying. I said people feel like they want to get their justice for things that she said. I can do this. I will do this. I will do that. I will do that. We have readiness and we have accident. Okay. Freak accident. This is clarified. And look behind that. Oh, this is a great idea. So if something allegedly, apparently, if something horrific goes down, this was no accident. It was planned, plotted, and strategized. Okay. Here they're gonna try their best to make it look like a freak accident, and somebody ends up getting, or she ends up getting killed, allegedly, apparently. But definitely, this okay. This is very, very strategic. All right. And I'm here, and I heard son. Okay, so people feeling like, you know, it's kind of like a woman with an abuser, right? Where an abuser is so horrific, where a woman is just like, I'm gonna have to kill him because otherwise he won't stop abusing me. And and it may be that energy that they feel like they have to do to save the baby. Okay, that's okay, but still for clout, still for initiation. All right. Here, but this is clarified by the justice that someone wants to get justice. All right. And again, we spoke about the rejection of an offer, and whatever she wasn't willing to do, allegedly, apparently, maybe even the sisters. Again, we have this 2 by 2, yeah, like Noah's Ark. All right. Here, whatever she wasn't willing to do, allegedly, apparently, the sisters take on, and then everybody again to climb up to gain favor. He is the King of Cups. He runs this stable. Okay. All right. And distable lies. All right. Which is giving the mental, it's giving the crown chakra. All right. Here. Now, I don't know how long this season runs, and I don't know how long the taping runs. I guess it runs into Mercury retrograde season, Mercury retrograde season, which is the season of, car accidents, things, and that, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. So again, it's harnessing that energy, right? Nobody said they tried to jump. Just be quiet because you're listening to respond. Just be quiet. Okay? Jaina, shut up. Okay? If you got here late, you don't know what the hell's going on because you're late. You have to go back to the beginning. All right? You can't come in and be like blah 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 because you weren't here from the beginning of the reading. Be quiet. That's how y'all miss when people be trying to help y'all because you be quiet. All right, so Mercury retrograde. No, clarify this justice and this freak accident here. Yeah, barely escaping. Okay, 6 of Swords. Yeah, Chariot. There's something here about a car. Okay, there's something here about a motive. Okay, now we know that alcohol and all of those things. All right, alcohol, drugs, maybe. Okay, whatever. But it's giving. It could be a fight in a car. Now, God rest her soul, we did an energy on, yeah, alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. What I'm hearing by Jamie Foxx. Okay, this could be the setup. They get into a fight in a car, drunk, setting the scene, and something happens. All right, whatever it is, this is being planned out. A jump. All right, maybe up to 6 people as they are traveling somewhere, on their way to somewhere, on their way to an event or a show, an opportunity, a destination, something in a car. And look at all of these swords, and it's going to be when her back is turned. Okay, here that this happens. Now, from what I understand, it just started or it's in the middle. Whatever this energy is in motion, okay, as we speak. Alcohol being, okay, the navigator behind this, okay? And I want to be here all day because that really pissed me off. Like, why are you being ungrateful? Oh, get in the comments being ungrateful. Like, you get this information from any other channel that you watch. Like, I'm trying to help. And y'all be like, okay, like, don't do me. All right. Because I will go straight to VIP. This is so Mercury retrograde, which we just confirmed is from November 9th to the 29th. Again, I don't know how long they're filming or how it goes that they film and then put it on air. I don't know because I don't watch the show. All right. But this is in motion because Mercury retrograde is coming up. We are in the pre-shadow period. And this proposal is in reverse. And so again, I said that there is energy about a rejection. You have all of these people who have an axe to grind because they feel some type of way and want to do something about it. And so there is energy again coming from this owner here, or he owns it. So about a rejection, a proposal, and she said no, but you can put on my sisters, and not knowing that this he went behind the back, allegedly, apparently, to make a deal with the sisters. They have one deal. Maybe if you put my sisters on, I'll consider hooking up with you or whatever. But again, I feel like there's a hesitation in hooking up with him because there's a real sinister, dark perversion energy. And probably, she get down. Yeah, I heard I get down, but I don't get down like that. So for whatever reason, she rejected him. And so this setup, allegedly, apparently, and I'm stopping this because if they're in production, then this is an idea already. So I'm ahead of my time, Jana. Okay. This proposal is in reverse. So again, that's what this is about. Yeah, robbery. All right. Here, and mask and set up. All right. Now, allegedly, apparently, and word on the streets is that she has done that. She is known as the setup girl. Yeah, I heard the setup girl gets set up. All right. The girl that's known for setting up people gets set up. Has set many people up. All right. Allegedly, apparently. Okay. For robberies. And so again, I keep picking up this clue energy where it's like a who done it. Anybody could have done it because everybody had a reason. Everybody wanted smoke. Everybody had beef. Yes. All right. A nightmare and a curse and abundance. This is a sacrifice for money. Okay. A sacrifice for money being set up. And again, this little baby here, okay, or this little boy energy, again, with this curse. Okay, it's just so much going on. All right. Here, yes, this is a setup, okay, for the abundance and the blessings and the allegiance. And when you have allegiance, this is a setup and allegiance for money for people close, okay, people close to you. All right. Here. And so it's also the energy of people feeling like they can kind of clear their karma by doing this. And it's just like, well, if I can go up for the baby, if I could do this for the baby, then, maybe I can clear some karma, get some clout, get some money. Okay. A lot of people are trying to rationalize, okay, the energy behind, all right, this setup. All right. Now we're clarifying, beware of anyone from your past entering back into your life. All of these people are from her past, right? Because she was on her own. She was the first one to get clout and fame in her family, right? She went on with Blue, and it was her, Blue, and Jaden, and that whole saga. Then the baby, and then the Ronnie, and all of this. And meanwhile, the family was in the background. All right. And then Blue gets locked up, and then she starts outing the family. Now the family is being brought into the forefront. She was on Zues or whatever, then she left Zues, and now she's back. All of these energies, and again, this is clarified by the sacrificial energy. All right. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. This is initiation, them using this energy for, okay, initiation here. All right. This is, I heard the motive, okay? The motive behind the madness here is this. And I usually would leave the cards, but they're telling me to pick them up so that, it's like they don't want to miss anything. They don't want to miss any ground. All right. So beware. Who does she need to be aware? Who is the most, okay? Who does she need to look out for the most, even though all of these people, I said this is initiation. All right. Here we have perseverance. All right. Here, using this season, harnessing the energy of Mercury retrograde, this chaos season to get ahead. And on the bottom of the deck, now we go back, okay, where I say that so much is coming out now. We've got Ray J and her going on Ray J with the baby and various other streams with the baby. Okay. People getting video of various things with the baby. All right. And so I don't know if, I don't know if the baby going to appear or what's going on, but again, it's giving a setup. And yeah, dead or in jail. All right. Is like either dead or in jail. Dead or, like either people are willing to just go to great lengths. And I say that because on the bottom of the deck, we do have care. All right. And so they're using the energy of, well, we're doing this for the baby. And then we have this confinement. But the thing about it is when you set up, you get set up. All right. You try to set up one person, but then you end up there too because you facilitated the atmosphere for all of this. All right. And so it's like, while you may, I heard immunity, somebody may already be trying to work with the feds or work with somebody, okay, here to kind of clear their name so they don't end up in jail. All right, here. And then putting it all on her, saying that, because she has a mental illness or something like that. And so I do feel like somebody is using this, being coached. Okay. Here, this is a huge setup. The fight, all of that. Okay. The people are protesting. We know that the fans, now I don't know if it's, they call them the rock tars or whatever, but people are in the streets saying, why are you making money off of this? How dare you? We're calling the police. So everybody is trying to, there are people that are trying to gain clout, to move themselves forward, to clear karma, because it's like, if you're in the business of just mess, and then you think about it after the fact, like, oh, the baby, and it's just like, oh, the baby. Like, yeah, nigga, that was not a good idea. And it's like, okay, well, and then you get a phone call, and then it's just like, okay, because now I'm in the danger. Now my livelihood is in danger. I'm in danger of, going to jail or whatever. Okay. Here. And so everybody is kind of being coached, okay, here behind the scenes for this setup, maybe a 5150 or something like that, because people are saying, well, where is the baby? He don't have no home. He's here, he's there. We're seeing it on the internet. All of this, okay, here. The crazy part. This is witchcraft, okay, because we saw the energy of the curse and the nightmare. All right, I see pressure public pressure and ownership, okay, of this, because we have apology and we have disaster, and again we have death. All right, so there are red rums being red rums being premeditated. Let's just call it what it is. Premeditated. Baby, I don't know who gonna get there first. All right. Here. But again, and maybe I feel somebody going to jail. I don't know who it is. All right. God forbid, anything happens with the baby. Okay. Because the baby is in the midst of all of this chaos. And so again, it's a race to red rum. I don't know who gonna get there first. All right. But that's what it's giving. That's what I'm hearing. Because I saw this public apology and a natural disaster. And again, We keep getting this energy of freak accidents. Okay. I'm hearing caught in the crossfire or something like that. And as soon as I saw this apology and natural disaster, it took me to Charlie, those of you who keep up with trending topics, okay, Charlie Kirk and his wife when he got assassinated and she was on TV like, I can't Charlie and he's up in heaven and and so it gives like everybody is practicing for something ahead of time, premeditating this red rum, okay, whether it's him or whether it's her, like everybody is plotting and it's demonic, okay? And again, alcohol, lots of alcohol fueling this, all right? And the family being in on this, okay? And vowing, okay? So this is an agreement, allegedly, apparently, okay? A contractual agreement, all right? To incite this conflict, incite this beef here, and they are ready to execute. Again, this accident, you saw me shuffle the cards, right? All right. Let me clarify here. So this being okay, I ain't gotta clarify because they said what they said. All right. All this, over a rejection, okay, because she don't want to, okay. And so then it becomes an insult because it's like where you were with Bino. All right. Now today she's popped up with Chrisean has popped up with this 18-year-old, people off the streets or whatever, you know what I mean? And so it's like, oh, so you will suck Bino's toes. This dirty hood can't do nothing. But here I am. I'm Big Zeus. I have all of this money and all of the, I can really, and you don't want to get with me, so now some ego, okay? A man's bruised ego is a very, very dangerous thing. Okay. And that's what I'm channeling intuitively. Imagine you offer, he offers her this allegedly this partnership or be my girl, or we could take over, we could do this, we could do that. Chrisean says no. And again, like I said, she out here with anybody and every fucking body. So for her to tell him no, to have this relationship, PR relationship or whatever, he must be some kind of fucked up, or she has seen some kind of fucked up, and she's like, well, I'll do this, but I won't fucking do that. All right. But for him to allegedly apparently witness this, okay, and so now he has an axe to grind because it's like, what the fuck? Now his ego is bruised. You rather be with a bum nigga, at least a bum nigga compared to him, all right, than be with me. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna get your sisters and we're gonna set up this freak accident. We're gonna, and make it look like. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay. And you can go back, you can watch every reading from the beginning and leading up and see how all of my predictions are lining up. All right. I don't have a reason for nothing but the truth. All right. I've said all of this and it is happening as so predicted. There are no good intentions. This is RIP. Very, very toxic, very, very poisonous. Yes, this could be bad. And on the medic, all right. Now, this card says mend a relationship. Excuse me. This card says mend a relationship. And so that as soon as I saw this card with the mend the relationship, it showed me the sisters, right? Here, and her and Chrisean or whatever is going on, the sisters, whoever, okay? Because there's two of them, all right. But the goal is to have everybody for her to be by herself, and then it's her against everybody, right? If you go back and you remember with this mend the relationship, all of a sudden the one sister that she had the most beef with, oh yeah, we're going on tour, we're about to get this money, we're about to go into the clubs, and she's telling, well, bring my sisters on and this and this and this, but all of this is false, okay? And again, with this cross, it's giving red cross. Is okay. RIP. Pour out a little liquor for my homies. All right. somebody ends up in the hospital. All right. Here is what this is giving. Clarify. Clarify who. Okay, this is bad. Even though I already said who it was, but just for shits and giggles, because people be thinking like, oh, she like, okay. Four of Pentacles. All right, I'm leaving here with something. And who are you to tell me no? Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Some fuckery being played. Like he's not letting this go. Not letting this go. And I'm hearing I made you, even though I think it was blue. Okay. Here, but Two of Wands, yes, Two of Wands star and the Empress. She is the mother and the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles. This is all because it's like you reject, okay, what he was offering, but what he was offering was based off of some toxicity and instability. Yes, this is an offer here. Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, orgies and all of that. Somebody, and I don't feel like okay, thank you. And so now we also get into this tea, right? Because he put out allegedly, no, not even allegedly, apparently, it was all over the Twitter, where the owner of Zues, he put out that thing. He put out a statement on the internet, and he was like, I would hate for anybody to lose an opportunity because they don't recognize the opportunities that are being presented to them. We work well to make sure everybody is compensated. I pay more than, other people, blah, 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 or whatever. Okay. And so Two of Wands star and the Empress, he may have recruitment, okay, paying her to recruit, bring bitches in. It's giving like, pimping, okay, pimping and pandering, okay. Not only am I on TV getting my ass beat, but when the cameras go off, we in Dubai getting shitted on. Allegedly, apparently, that's what they have said. Next caller, all right. Here, and son, you getting all the money. I'm not even getting all the money. Okay. Like you said, you're going to give me all the money, but when it's time to give me my money, I'm not even getting my money. You're getting the money. Okay. So yeah, now I feel some type of way. What you said is stable is not really stable. All right. And all of the baddies literally feel like this, but this is, what else they gonna do? Okay. To embarrass themselves on national TV. What else are they gonna do? Nine of Wands with this Four of Wands in this house. All right. Oh, you could be you could be over all of them. You could rule over all of them. Why would I want to rule, over that and here? And I'll give you money. Mind you, the Knight of Pentacles is not even a lot of money, but if you, okay, be head mistress over all these bitches, some kind of shit. And she rejected it. She turned her back on this deal. Okay. I don't want to, I don't want to, like, no. Okay. Whatever. People like, she ain't got morals and she do, her morals are weird and what she will and what she won't do, but she didn't want no parts of this. I'm not going to be a madam and caught up into whatever. Okay. Here, so she rejected it, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. She turned her back on this offer to be the head bitch in charge over all of these other bitches. Three of Cups, mind you, Three of Cups, that mean, I gotta be with you. I get a little stipend, not the most stipend, a little stipend, and then I gotta be with you and all of these bitches. You know what I mean? And then ain't nobody getting paid when it's time to get paid. Five of Pentacles, ain't no money. Okay, not everybody mad. Okay, Nine of Swords. This is not a good deal. And again, I'm getting my ass beat for what? I'm getting my ass beat for what? And then if I complain about it, then you're threatening, saying, well, you ain't got to be here. Okay, but what about the whole time I was here? Can I get the money for the time that I was fucking here? Type beat. Okay. Here can't even speak up, and so there's all of this going on. Yes, Lover's card, like very, 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 very fucking toxic. She want to know fucking parts, okay? But he watching her be with bum niggas, and so he feels like, being a madam or whatever to all these other hoes, that was a better deal. And the fact that she chose bum niggas is like, well, now I got to try and conspire to get you red rum or something like that. Okay, is what they had said. Moving on. They mock you, all right, here when they feel jealousy towards you. Yeah, passion and fire. They ready to do this. Separate. Yes. Whatever this is, okay. Here, baby, is he a water sign? What the heck? What's his sign? Somebody put his sign down there. Okay, who is that? I'm ignoring this. What is his sign? Anybody know the natal chart? His top three. The owner here. So we got separation and engagement. Now, this could also number one, I do feel like it has to do with the offer and the proposal that she turned down. He may have real fucking feelings for her. And I heard Blue. As soon as I said that, ever since Blue, or ever since, he probably been trying to get with her for a long time. Maybe she did it one or two times or whatever, but ultimately she just don't want that nigga. Okay. So that's number one. He made this great big gesture. She turned it down. Number two, I don't know what kind of engagement or what kind of numbers or views Baddies is getting. Now, it may come down to, I guess, the seasons where she was on, and then the seasons that have been going on. Maybe hers was the highest view or something like that. But it's kind of giving like they need her for clout, or some type of engagement here, okay, to get the passion back, to get viewers back. I guess it hasn't been the same since she's been on there or something like that. Okay. um okay, but I did, Jana, and now what? Okay, I did. So if you were here from the beginning, then you weren't listening, like I said, and I'm not talking fast, you're just listening slow. All right, you can get out, you can get out, bitch, behave. All right. So we have they can't stand to see you shine. And so bottom of the deck, dark entities using people to work against you. All right. These are the energies surrounding her. So again, the thumbnail and the title is, did Zeus Network set her up with her sisters to be jumped and have something fatal happen to her? Absolutely. Absolutely. This is fueled by jealousy. This is fueled by envy. And this is fueled by witchcraft. Dark energies are using these people to work against you. Thank God for the prophetess one and the spiritual team working here to give you an alert. All right. Here, girl. Now she can listen or she don't. All right. I don't care. All right. Clarify. Yes, so we're clarifying they can't stand to see you shine in conjunction with this witchcraft and dark energies. And yes, and so they immediately took me to the spiraling, okay, where there has been a noticeable, allegedly, apparently, decline in her mental health. All right. And so again, these are the entities that are being harassed to rob her of her sanity. Okay. Here, oh my God, this is just so bad. We have stop and mental illness and coached. And so it's giving the energy of the baddies being coached behind the scenes to drive the psychosis, all right, to lay the ground, okay, work for this sacrifice slash, okay, assassination type of energy here. Everybody can shut the everybody who talking stuff in the comments, all right? You see this Ace of Swords and this Page of Pentacles? This is literally the spirit team. The spirit team, read the cards, telling all the naysayers, please shut the fuck up because I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Thank you. Ace of Swords is the truth being revealed. Page of Pentacles is the message. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Stop challenging me. If you want to do it, go on your channel and go live and you get to doing it. Okay? But please, I didn't even tell you. They're popping up and telling you, shut up. Okay. Now, that being said, you see this, all this is being fueled. And so it's so interesting because, again, yes, girl, like, okay. It's so interesting because when I saw the videos and all this going viral, and I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of other people talking about this, right? Oh, the fight, oh, this and oh, that. But I heard it so loud and clear that this is a setup, and it is a setup being concocted, allegedly, apparently, by Zues Network, the owner, the guy claiming credit over your success. So maybe even, I don't know if he has beef with Blue, okay? It may have been a conversation where he, like, where she says, like, no, it was Blue. And he's like, no, I'm the one. I'm the one who catapulted you, or I'm the one who did X, Y, and Z. And so it could be a thing where he's running around town. Maybe that's even why, because she don't play about Blue, okay? Crazy tail self. All right. If he even came at that, maybe that's why she told him no, because he was challenging the fact over. Let me clarify who really made her famous. And he may feel like Baddies and him really made her famous. That, yeah, Blue opened the door, but he, Lemuel, whatever the hell his name is, um may have felt like, no, I'm the one who really put you on, and that could have been the thing that turned her off and was like, nah, Nick, I'm not gonna get with you. Now it's an act of betrayal. Okay. Here she set a clear boundaries. Yes, that changed everything. We have the whip. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Wheel. It is investment, okay? I want you to publicly acknowledge that I am the reason you are where you are today. And she would not give that to him. And this turned the table, the wheel, okay? There's a difference in opinion here, okay? And who launched her fame, so to speak. And the owner of Zues is saying, I'm the one who put in all the work, okay, here. And because she was like, no, you know what I mean? And walked out. And there was something else about, I guess, the first time she left or whatever. And now she's back. But ever since she walked out, okay, he's been wanting his leg back. Here is the devil and here is the tower. Okay. There was a huge fallout. He felt allegedly, apparently disrespected because she would not betray Zues and give him the crown for establishing her clout or establishing her stardom. They had words over this. He never forgot what the hell she said. And because he never forgot, he's been harboring this. He never let it go. Where is the Four of Pentacles? It's up in here somewhere. Y'all saw it earlier. He never let it go. So he just sat back and bided his time to create the perfect plan, temperance, the perfect get back. I'ma get even. Yeah, here I just said, where's the Four of Pentacles? Did I? Look at it. Look at it. The perfect get back, the perfect get back. All right. So he could get even. And there's something about a knife here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Okay. And he controls, yeah, control your hoes. Okay. He controls all of the hoes that, yeah, do what I say. So, Chrisean, girl, you in danger. And I know she need a book, okay, or whatever, but they plotting on her life. Okay. Here. All right. She ain't supposed to make it up out of here. People feel like, again, even Bino said, I feel like she trying to let the baby get hurt or something. And I've been saying that since the beginning. You guys can go back and watch the previous readings. If you're new here, thank you for everybody that has joined the chat, everybody that has made your comments. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you go on Twitter and share the video. Lives are on the line. Okay. Um, Here, but you know, people are saying like they felt like she wasn't really taking care of the baby because something happens, and then she could be like, oh my god, it was an accident, and so again, I keep getting this energy of honor killing. Everybody has an ought, and feeling like, well, I'm doing this to get justice, so I'm even willing to go to jail for this. So it's a powder. Okay. Nothing good can come from this. Now, again, these are current energies. Anything can happen. And again, I don't know what she's gonna do, because there is no stable environment. Okay, she doesn't. From what we see, I don't think there is a house or anywhere. So this may be what she needs to do to get money, and allegedly, apparently, to fuel. To fund possibly drugs, which could exacerbate the mental, all of this. But I didn't lie, and I never lied, and the energy has remained the same. When I said there is heavy sacrificial energy surrounding her and the baby, and unfortunately, with the mental and anything and everything else, nobody is protected. She's not protected. The baby isn't protected. Y'all can, you go, you folks yelling, she's, and she, and we know and see all of that. But I need you to push all of that aside, and just put your logical caps. Everybody has had that crackhead, in the family, or that person who suffers with mental illness. We all have had that one person in the family that suffers with addictions. And what do they tell you? Okay, some of you may have even had, college courses or whatever. What do they tell you when you're dealing with a person who has a mental issue or addictions, right? You're not dealing with the person, you're dealing with the addiction. You're dealing with the mental whatever. She's not even there. She's not even there. So I can say whatever, but she's not even here. And when you're under, that's why they call it spirits and alcohol and drugs. She's being controlled, as it said here, by an entity. So y'all yelling and screaming, like she's not home. With or without the drugs, she's still not home. All right. And so that's why I said prayer above all, because this is spiritual warfare. All right. And there are more demons and angels surrounding. There's so much, the negativity fuels the fire, and it sets the stage for what they're trying to conjure during this Mercury retrograde season. All right. So somebody got to have sense, and I guess it's me. All right. Here. So again, make sure you like this video. And again, I'm fully and spiritually backed up. That is the truth. My messages are the unequivocal truth with the wheel. All right. Um, it's the family, and yeah. And here's the 10 of Cups. I literally heard it be your own family. It be your own family and family. Yeah, and I heard family and friends. Family and friends. Usher, to usher in something. Okay, the setback, the sacrifice, or the saving grace. All right, that's what I have for you. Thank you all for being here. And if you're a praying person, I would pray. One, love y'all. Don't forget to sign up to VIP for part 2 of this message. We're going to spiritually confirm all of Bino's allegations and some of the allegations that are going on the internet of, you know, people blatantly saying that they feel like she's not feeding him, because, even Bino said, he can eat, but she won't feed him. All right. Here is this purposely being done uh to make the baby a sacrifice. Okay. Well, we'll get into all of that, all the way back from the womb until now. That will be in my VIP Patreon. All right. You guys be blessed. I will see you next time. One. Damn.